Already fucking up on the channel here, Mike. See, this thing broke, but I'm gonna try to get it fixed.
What the hell's wrong with me? I
got
get
the-
giggly
you got
in front
the-
of the cameras.
You got the nervous. Are you just looking at
I'm
yourself
not nervous
and
at all.
laughing?
I'm not nervous at all. I mean, I just get giggly.
I'm
think it's funny.
I'm a tad bit
I've been
nervous at this
on
moment.
television before too. I'm brag.
You've been on the
Now,
news.
I was shaking when I was on the news.
You were on the news,
Yeah.
the 5 o'clock news. So
in 11 o'clock.
in 11 o'clock. Wow.
And I was in the newspaper too for wrong reasons. So that's another story.
This guy's a criminal. He's got a bad
criminal.
Look at this
I
dude.
got wrong
Can you
for you.
can you look at this dude? Bald head, big beard, man. He's totally an outlaw.
Okay,
man.
I'm
I
not.
see it.
All right, we ready?
Whoa, I'm not used to someone being so assertive here. Wow.
Oh, sorry.
This is my channel.
Okay.
This is not your
Sorry,
channel.
Workable, or
I don't go by that name anymore. I've lost the title. So, hey guys, how y'all doing? How's things going? Anyway, I thought I would change things up and finally introduce to you my own flesh and blood, my new roomie, Michael.
you could just call me the twin or the. I don't know. The twin.
Okay, you remember the Italian guy that used to come on here, Tomas? He was the roomie for a while, so you'll be known as. Hey, I'm an Italian guy. I used to live with Matt. So I think we're gonna have the twin. How about that?
twin.
Do you like that? The twin. All right, we'll call him the twin until he
that twin.
until he comes of age and gets a name or something. Okay, so not trying to put you on the spot here, Michael, but why are you on here? What are you here today for?
Well, I'm here to discuss. Yeah.
We are not high, I swear to God.
The reason I come on here is to promote cancer awareness. Now, I have been battling cancer for the last 2 years of my life, or that I know of. I've probably had this cancer a lot longer. But anyhow, I just wanted to make it well aware that, if you feel something abnormal, or it doesn't matter, it could be a lump or whatever.
I know this is a very serious thing, but now you're okay. So you're talking about
too much into it already?
So we're talking about what kind of type of cancer again?
I got testicular cancer.
You were diagnosed with testicular cancer.
Yes.
So and you're now trying to spread the awareness of testicular cancer and its dangers.
I just kind of jumped in there.
You feel something abnormal down there? Could it be an ovary coming through?
This could just go beyond anything. I mean, if you feel something on your left nut or your right nut, or it's like a bump or something like that, chances are, I'm not trying to scare anybody to death. It's probably not cancerous, but I want to make it well aware is go to a clinic, even if you don't have a doctor. I didn't have a doctor, and I took action in my own hands, which was the wrong thing to do. I went online to this web fucking MD thing. I mean, I'm just being.
This is a kid-friendly YouTube channel.
You can't cuss?
No, you can curse. It's fine.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. I went online to WebMD, and it says, it could be this or could be that. It's like, okay, I'm safe. Well, I'm no doctor. What do I know? Long story short, I went to a clinic,
Right.
and I was in between jobs, so I didn't have a job. So I was like, well, this is getting really bad. I started getting weak and all this, and I thought, well, I'm probably infected, whatever.
Right.
Well, they sent me to a urologist, and the urologist told me, you got cancer. He didn't know how bad it was. Anyhow, they had to remove my right testicle. I mean, that's something.
How big was it? How big was the testicle?
Apparently, it was a lot bigger than I thought. It got that big.
Already fucking up on the channel here, Mike.
Sorry.
Our twin.
It got pretty big. That's the long story. And it kept getting bigger, and it was lodged into my whatever. I don't want to give you the details, but this is fucking gross. I know. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm not doing this.
This is a very serious. This is. You're right. This is a very serious topic. But yeah, it is kind of funny that we suddenly bring up, check your balls and testicles and stuff like that. But it is a serious thing because you're a product of how dangerous and how something can almost take your life. And you had any? Okay, now just continue your story now, because this is where actually your story begins.
Yes, they looked at they made me do a CT scan before my surgery.
What is a CT scan?
A CT scan is where they scan the insides of you to detect anything.
So it's like an X-ray that scans your organs and your tissues and stuff.
Long story short, it's an X-ray that can scan more than just bone.
Right.
Abnormalities, or I can't say the word, but
abnormalities.
Abnormalities. That's how you say that special word. But long story short is, my cancer spread it everywhere, all the way up to my throat, at the foot of my brain. So if it would have went into my brain, I would have formed a tumor in the center of my brain. Then they would have had to done radiation, which could have probably caused, not saying it would, a brain damage. So that, of course, didn't happen, thank God. But point is, this treatment they had to give me was chemotherapy. It's like a bag of fluid, and they pump me in my veins. Long story short, it made me feel terrible.
Yeah.
Everything I ate tasted like low budget food. It just tasted bad. Bread tasted awful.
Right.
And, my favorite foods had bread in it, and it just tasted like shit. So,
yeah, so you were on that for about 3 months, the first round of chemotherapy, and they declared you cured of this. What type of cancer, testicular cancer was this?
Yeah, seminoma.
Seminoma.
Yeah.
So you were on that for 3 months. They declared you clear, but suddenly what happened? Things took a turn for the worst.
Yes, I relapsed 2 months later, or probably less than 2 months later.
Right.
And the cancer became more aggressive than ever. So in order to save my life, they had to send me to a bigger university, and where they have to send me to one of the best in the nation. This treatment, I thought chemo was bad before. This was 10 times worse. This chemo was so bad, it could kill a 55-year-old or anybody older than 50 or a kid. It was that bad.
It's bad, yeah.
I was lucky to have this cancer in the ripe age of 20s or 30s and 40s where they could survive this type of treatment. Long story short, they did get me cured. The doctor said, I cautiously assume you've been cured. Well, here up until the last few months, I've been having these things called swollen lymph nodes. That's an indicator that you got cancer. Well, not always. I mean, you could have a sickness or a virus or whatever, but for me, it's an indicator.
You had lymph nodes that had...
this has happened in the last few months. I'm sorry.
Yes, you're right. You said that before.
They had to open me up. I mean, I'm talking about like drill holes in my belly and use these machineries that have little arms on them and cameras and shit. They removed my appendix out of it, which was kind of cool.
While they're down there, might as well just take the appendix out.
Yeah. Nice. Anyways, the good news is they couldn't find any cancer in all of it. So they're not really sure what to do. They may send me up to Indiana where they have the best experts at testicular cancer to see where we go from there. So
Indiana, here we come.
Point is, my life has been on the shelf, and I shouldn't look at life like that, but look, it really stops me when, going to work, making friends, stuff like that. It really has just put my life on hold, because for the longest time I wasn't really allowed to go out in public.
Yeah, so you were like cut off from society and from everything.
Yeah,
so now you're going through, if things go clear with these recent rounds of tests and stuff, you're going to start to finally rebuild your life again.
Yeah.
Start to get that job going, make them friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not easy, especially. Yeah. But as you can see, he moved in with me, so he's already taken the first step to normalization. normalization. Yeah. Kind of sport a fashion statement with my hair. My hair looks like this after 3 months on the top. It looks like I've always shaved it every day. My hair will not grow, and that's the result of chemotherapy. And another result of the chemotherapy is I got tingling on the edge of my fingers, which is going to be like that for the rest of my life. So it's better than being in a body bag. I mean, and not to try to sound more about that. That's an obvious comparison. I mean, I know that's like a kind of dough thing, but I mean, it could be a lot worse. Of course. But, I don't know how to put it. I mean... my hair sometimes falls out still. I mean, my so let's go back. Let's just go wind back here when you're talking about your hair here. Okay. See, his hair is very light and thinned out here, but the whole top is mostly like that, but his sides are just pretty much thick. But he grew back a different kind of hair. It's not like this hair anymore. It's not my hair anymore. It's like a totally foreign hair. Like it's not hair we have in our family. It's like it messed with his DNA or genetics or whatever. Yes, I felt like a 10-year-old again, when you didn't have any hair in you.
kind of felt gross, but it was kind of convenient because you didn't have much hygiene issues and stuff.
So what was it like in the butt crack? Did you have hair down there? No.
I didn't appreciate hair in the ass crack until I lost it. Because your ass, when you walk, starts chafing, and then it just like...
See, I don't think about that.
Like nasty, and then gets hard as a brick, and it doesn't... I don't know. I didn't know how important dingleberry hair... I mean, prevent dingleberry... Oh, you get dingleberries if you don't clean it down there. Let's not talk about this. Anyway, I didn't appreciate the hairs in your ass crack. This is getting gross, but anyway, there's a lot of benefits. I mean, well, there's no
there's benefits to chemotherapy.
There is very little benefits to it. You don't have to worry about shaving every day. I mean,
like
I do like to have facial hair, but you didn't have to worry about shaving every day. But one thing you have to worry about is brushing your teeth. My God, I didn't do that every day when I was on chemo because I was really lazy, and I lost some teeth. So they fall out like crazy. The process of your teeth, if you don't take care of them, like 100 times fold, gets worse.
Yeah.
So a lot of other patients don't know that until you see their smile, so my smile's okay, kind of. I think we covered all the video. The point is, I'm not just looking out for people with testicular cancer. I'm sorry. Go ahead, because I really want to make a difference for people who are unsure, who don't like going to the doctors, because I hate going to doctors. I hated doctors. I hated nurses. I was scared to death of them. And it quickly got me over that phobia, realizing the life lesson I have learned from not going to them for help or anything like that. I mean, I've been scolded by the oncologist, my urologist. They've all scolded me about this. So not just for testicular cancer, but for people who have lumps or anything, chances are it might not be cancer, but go to somebody. Go to an expert or specialist, and they will give you the answer. If not, they will point you in the right direction.
So get your balls checked.
Or if you got breasts, get your breasts checked. If you get,
yes, Dr. Michael.
Anything that you feel it might be abnormal, chances are it might not be cancer. I'm not scaring you to death, but just get it looked at. I sat on it too long, and I'm paying the ultimate price for it. Oh, fuck you. It wasn't that big.
We're not showing... If we were showing your testicle on YouTube, that would go viral.
Jesus Christ, I wouldn't do that.
So, so thank you for coming on my channel. I mean, and
absolutely.
I enjoyed being on. I think some of my viewers might have some questions for you.
Okay, go ahead and first viewer.
Well, they want to know, like, most twin brothers, like, if one's gay or bi, because the majority of my people are either bi or gay. I've got a lot of bi followers.
Okay.
So a lot of them are wondering, like, what's it probably like, having somebody that's your own twin brother that's bi or something like that, even though we are twins. It just, we look a little different now. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to us. We looked so much alike when we were little. We just kind of evolved differently. Like our head shapes changed too. And
I got a little more weight on me.
Obviously, I've been through a hell of a war with my health, but
I know you have. I know I got way more than you, obviously. So
yeah, you
look
different.
I know.
I'm just looking at the camera back. But the question was,
So what's it like? Because usually twin brothers are either one straight, the other straight. But we are an abnormality. It's that word again. Yeah. We're an abnormality where you are straight and I don't know what I am. I guess gay or bi or whatever.
Don't matter.
Still,
See, don't matter.
I don't know what I am. I have said I'm gay, but I've also said I'm bi. But so I don't know. Whatever you all want to call me, that's what I am. There you go. They're just labels. So. I'm just saying, but what's it like having a twin brother that's different?
See, that's the question that
or is
not
it
many
not
people,
different? So.
Probably twins could probably find this segment a lot more interesting because, I mean, when someone asks me what's it like to be a twin, I'm like, what's it like to not have a twin?
Right.
I don't know what that's like. I mean, I guess I can say it's like having a brother that's 15 minutes apart from me.
Yeah.
But growing up as a kid, we looked very alike, and I've had condescending things thrown at me and Matt before, like, "Oh, Matt, Mike, it doesn't matter. You know my name." But
yeah, we're like degraded because we're treated as one entity as opposed to two separate.
That pissed me off, and I'm sure everyone has their own battles in life, and there's things that just piss you off, and to have someone that's a different orientation than me, it doesn't bother me. It's like saying he has different hobbies than I do.
Right.
But that don't bother me. It's like whatever floats your boat.
See, got a good brother. Thank you. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about Michael's ordeal. He actually his story, real quickly, with a very high level overview, is 30 times darker than when he described it. I was there. I have so many stories, but don't want to dare talk about them. But anyway, just leave a comment below and tell me what you guys think about Mario and Luigi. Okay.
How about Sonic and Tails? Okay, Sonic and Knuckles.
Tails is almost like a girl to me. Knuckles? Okay, Knuckles is cool.
Yeah. Whatever works. That works.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys. You take care and have a good day.